Good morning, you guys. Welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Lisa. Thanks so much for joining. So I usually say this at the end of the vlog, but I feel like I want to start saying it in the beginning. It really does mean a lot if you guys subscribe, like this video. I do put a ton of work into all of my vlogs, so it really truly does mean so much when you guys take the time to do that. And as always, leave me comments down below. I am happy to hear from you guys, and I love having a conversation about the video, about anything in the video, and just, yeah, I love hearing from you guys. But today is another what I eat in a day, and I feel like it's been so long since I've put one of these up, and I know you guys love these. I love doing them. I just have really been in like my cooking era this summer. So I wanted to share some of my favorite like summer meals that we've been having with you guys. And also just how I like to stick to a 70-30 diet. I really try to get as much protein in throughout the day, try to eat a lot of whole foods, and just really make sure I'm being consistent with what I'm eating and just really making sure that my diet is filled with nutrition and basically sets me up for having the best day. Your diet is everything, and it really does help you just focus more, feel better, look better. There's just so many benefits when you are really honed in on your diet and just take the time to make sure that you're feeding your body with the best ingredients. But I have a few recipes I have here today that I really want to share with you guys that I have been loving this summer. As always, you guys know I start every morning off with my greens recently. I've been talking to you guys about these JS Health greens that I've been ritually taking every morning, and I love them so much. They are so delicious and just so good for you. They also have collagen, which is great. I usually take collagen in my coffee with the Vital Collagen protein powder. So this is just like an added boost of collagen, which is great. And it also has pre and probiotics in it, so it helps set your gut up for the day. So I like to start off this first thing. I actually got these really cute little straws with these little orange slices and strawberry recently, and they're so sweet, and I think they just add a little cute touch to all my drinks. I think you can get them on Amazon too, but I got them from a store here in Switzerland, and I love them. I think they're also really sweet for like a Aperol Spritz drink, so I'll definitely be using them for that as well. But I just wanted to dress up my green shoes a little bit this morning. And then you guys also saw me making my breakfast, which is just some cottage cheese for some protein and fat, and then I also have some peach slices here just for a little added texture, some carbs, and a little sweetness. I also drizzled a little bit of honey, organic honey on top. But this has been a staple summer breakfast for me. It's not too heavy. I'm making sure I'm getting my protein in the morning, and it's also just like a nice, refreshing summer breakfast. So I've definitely been loving this, and it's so, so good. I have been on a cottage cheese kick for a while now. I've been doing the cottage cheese on toast with tomatoes, especially since tomatoes are so beautiful and in season right now. It's just like, it's so different. But I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast now, and then we'll get into lunch, obviously. I try to stick to like 3 main meals throughout the day. There'll be snacks if I need it, if my body is asking for it. I'm definitely not a person that likes to restrict herself. I just try to make sure that when I do go for like an extra snack here or there, it's a nutritional one. It has some protein in it, so it's benefiting me. If your body is asking for food, you need to give it food, because there's a reason, there is a rhyme, and it's usually something nutrient dense that it is looking for, or some protein. I work out every single day. If you're new here, I am a certified personal trainer and nutrition coach, so it's really important for me to fuel my body, and not only with, you know, protein and healthy fats, but also with some carbs, just to make sure that I have the energy to get those workouts done. I think it's super important, so that is something that I love to incorporate as well. But we're gonna just enjoy our breakfast now, and then I'm gonna get everything together. I have all of the ingredients for lunch right now, but I actually have to run out to get the ingredients for dinner. So maybe I'll do that first and then we'll have lunch, but I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Home now from our food shop for this evening's meal, but I didn't film my coffee because I feel like I show you guys me making coffee in so many vlogs, and if you aren't new here, it gets pretty repetitive. But if you are new here, I put Vital Collagen in my coffee every morning, and recently I've been doing iced coffee. So what I'll do is I'll brew like the espresso hot, and then I'll put the collagen in so it dissolves. I find when you put it in like an iced coffee, it kind of gets a little clumpy. So I'll do that and then I'll pour it over ice. And I've also been adding, which is a game changer, a vanilla like protein shake. So I've been adding some of this for like substitute of milk or any creamer. Usually I do like a whole milk. I'm not like a very almond, pea, anything type of girly. Whole milk is just what works for me and I'm happy with it. But when I do an iced coffee, I sometimes add this, and it's really nice because I'm adding some more protein into the coffee. So it's really great. This whole bottle, I believe, is like 26 grams of protein. I'll put like maybe a little less than half. And then as I mentioned, add Vital Collagen peptides to my coffee every morning, hot and cold. I have been using this stuff for years, and I feel like it has really contributed to my hair health, to my skin health, to everything. I feel like it really does help, and this has 18 grams of protein per servings, which is amazing. So when you're adding that into your coffee, you're making sure you're getting some protein into your day, which is, in my opinion, really important. And I find my coffee tastes really different when I don't add this in. This adds like a creaminess. It doesn't have any flavor. This is non-flavored. I know they have some flavors, but I feel like it really does make a difference to the taste of my coffee. I usually don't put any sugar in my coffee. If anything, I'll put like a little drop of honey, just a little bit of sweetness. And if I'm doing the iced coffee and I'm putting this vanilla in, then I definitely don't need to add any sweeteners. So that has been my go-to coffee recently. So we're making Greek chicken meatballs with a side of cucumber and onion salad and over a bed of pearl couscous, which I am really obsessed with couscous. This is a great alternative to like rice or like pasta. It has protein in it, which is amazing, super simple to eat. You can do it cold, you can do it hot. Really love couscous. But for the meatballs, which is like the main star of the dish, you just need some breadcrumbs. I have this one. It has a little bit of like onion and garlic in it. Then you need some feta, which this is a really key component because this makes these meatballs so, I hate to use the word, but like moist and juicy, and they are just so good. Then you need a little bit of lemon for the zest and just to top them off with a little lemon juice. 1 zucchini grated, salt and pepper, obviously. Then you need 2 garlic cloves, some fresh mint, some fresh dill, super important, and then some fresh parsley. And then what I like to do is just add some tzatziki at the end just for a little sauce to tie it all together, which is also a nice added source of protein. And yeah, we're gonna get these started. We're gonna get the the meatballs going first just because they take the longest, and then we'll get started on the rest of the other components. done mixing all the stuff for the meatballs. This is the consistency you're looking for. Just make sure you get everything mixed in well. Make sure the feta isn't too clumpy. Make sure you like kind of break that up a little bit when you're mixing everything in. And we're going to just take some meat out and make golf ball size balls all throughout the baking sheet, and then just brush it with some oil. I have the oven preheating now to 220 degrees Celsius. Forgive me, at the top of my head, I don't know what that is Fahrenheit, maybe close to like 500 degrees, but that's the next steps for the meatballs. This is the final and it's beautiful. I cannot wait to dig in. It looks so good and I'm just so excited. Smells so good. Nothing like a fresh dill smell and feta. Ugh, so excited. It's really simple, and the components that go with the main component, the meatballs, are also super simple. I would definitely recommend trying this dish out. It's a little bit later now. I'm getting started on dinner and I have all of my ingredients out because I like to just get everything out so I'm not like rummaging while preparing all the dishes and all of the different components and trying to find things. So I like to go through all of the recipes and just like pull out all of the spices and herbs and whatever I need for what I'm making. But I want to share. I'm just doing a summer salad, and the two main things that I want to share with you guys is the dressing, which is a healthier version of a ranch dressing, and then a little roasted chickpea recipe just for some like nice crunch to add onto a salad. I feel like I'm always looking for a little bit of like crunch and like texture when I have salads, and sometimes I want to go for those like breadcrumbs, which I know aren't the best for you. So I feel like this is a great alternative, and chickpeas are such a great source of protein. So it's going to be like another added layer of protein in my salad. Okay, I know it's a lot, but I'm going to go through everything. So of course you have your salad base. I just got this nice chopped salad, and then I'm going to do just some cucumber, some hard-boiled egg for some extra protein, some corn. I'm realizing now that I probably should have just bought fresh corn because I am doing a steak, which I'll get to in a minute. I could have just put that on the grill, but it's okay. Some canned corn, some beautiful little cherry tomatoes, and then for the healthier Green Goddess ranch type dressing, we have some Greek yogurt, some lime juice, a full avocado, and then these are like all the seasonings. So you have dill, you have your parsley, you have your garlic, you have your onion, you have your pepper, salt, and then I'm blanking on the name. I think this is like green onion as well. It's Schnittlauch here, but I think it's green onion too. But that is for the dressing, and it has a good source of protein and a good source of healthy fats, so I love that. And then moving on for the chickpeas, all you need is some chickpeas and just drain them, make sure they're nice and dry. And then with those, you're gonna just do some olive oil, some chili powder, some cumin, salt, pepper, maybe I believe some onion powder, but I'll go through it with you guys. And then I have my steak here resting. You can also do any other type of protein, I believe, with this salad. It doesn't have to be a steak. I would do a chicken, but I had chicken for lunch today. So I just like to mix it up a little bit. And I just got this little piece of steak. I let it out of the fridge about like half hour ago just because it needs to rest before you put it on the grill. And I'm just gonna season it with some simple salt, pepper, and maybe a little bit of onion, and then just throw it on the grill. So that's the salad, and those are all the components, and we're just gonna get going. I'm probably gonna start with the chickpeas because those take the longest in the oven. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with those, and then Or maybe I'll start with the dressing just because I want it to be nice and cold for the salad. So I'll start with that and then I'll head into the chickpeas and then I'll end with the steak because that'll be really quick to cook. Currently sitting on my living room floor because this is where I decided to have dinner tonight. My husband is not home, so this is one of my guilty pleasures when he's not here. Just sitting on the floor in my living room, watching YouTube and eating dinner. I'm gonna do a little taste test for you guys. I already tasted the steak and it's so good. I'm really proud of myself because it was the first time that I ever used the grill for steak. I've done veggies and stuff, but I never cooked steak. My husband is usually the one that cooks the steak. But I just wanted to get like a bite with everything and just let you guys know how I feel about it. All the components on their own are super delicious, so I'm assuming that everything together is gonna be really good too. Oh my god. So good. This is like my idea of a steak summer salad. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. It's so light and refreshing with that yogurt and avocado sauce. And then you have the corn and the tomatoes and the fresh cucumber, and everything just goes together so nicely. Even the chickpeas, I was a little worried about the chickpea seasoning with the dressing, but I feel like they blend together really nicely, and I'm so proud of myself. This is such a good dish. Again, you can do it with a different type of protein just because I know some people don't like meat or steak, don't feel comfortable cooking their own steak. So you could definitely do this with anything, or no protein at all because you have the chickpeas and you have the eggs, so you don't need like additional protein. But I am going to relax, sit and eat this, chill for a little bit. I also forgot to mention in the beginning of this vlog that this isn't me telling you what to eat. I always want to preface that at the beginning of my what I eat in the days because I know this could be a sensitive topic for some people, and for me as a personal trainer and nutrition coach, I know sometimes it's a little bit difficult because there's a lot of different avenues of information out there where people share what they eat and like, should you be eating this, should you be eating that? You should be eating whatever makes you feel good, and also try to stick to whole foods, nutrient dense foods that you know will make you feel good. Everyone's different. I was actually listening to a podcast today about, you know, diets and diet culture and stuff, and then there was also a little comment that said, you know, if the same 5 people are on the same diet, they all will have different results. Everyone's body is unique to theirs, and everyone needs different types of nutrients. Some people are really thriving on a keto diet. Some people are really thriving on a vegan diet. It's just really what works for you, and you just have to figure that out on your journey. For me, prioritizing protein is really helpful, and sticking with those nutrient-dense foods is just what I've always been drawn to and what makes me feel the best. So yeah, that's my 2 cents and what I wanted to mention before I end this vlog. As you saw before, I decided to start on a little dessert for later, which is just a simple yogurt with a little peanut butter, and I put some blueberries in it today. I recently did it with some strawberries, and you freeze them so they're little like frozen clusters, and then you just do some little melted dark chocolate on top. So that's probably what I'm gonna do tonight for dessert. So I have my little evening setup here. I have my little sweet treat, which is dark chocolate, Greek yogurt, peanut butter, and blueberries. So I'm gonna have this. I'm letting my nighttime tea steep right now. I've been trying to drink more tea in the evening just to like relax a little bit. I forgot to mention that I am starting to take these JS Health Detox and Deep Bloat pills. I have not been so consistent, which I think you need to be. I want to just be a little bit more consistent with them and just use them fully before I give you guys my honest opinion. I saw really good feedback and results on their website about these, so I wanted to give them a try. And you guys know I've been loving this brand, My Green Juice, every day. So I will definitely keep you posted. I take one vitamin after lunch and dinner usually. And it has really great ingredients. It has like fennel seed, it has all different other things that really help your liver health, your digestive health. So really great ingredients, and I will keep you posted on how I feel about them. So before I enjoy my little treat here, I want to end off the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some new inspiration for some yummy recipes. Thank you guys again for watching, and leave me any questions you have down below. As always, love hearing from you. And yeah, I hope you guys join me for my next video. Bye guys.